Hey folks, welcome back. I'm Alan Galang from Vancouver, Canada. This is my good friend Diane from Portland, Oregon. What we're going to be talking about today to help you get to that next level in your network marketing home-based business is to help you understand the importance between benefits and features. What is it and why do you even want to learn it? Well, the reason why, Diane's going to explain, but long story short, those people that learn the difference between features and benefits, those who learn to utilize the difference between the two, can end up getting 10,000 times further in their effort, in their results, in their production, lowering their costs, maximizing their profit, just by utilizing this communication skill that most people know about, but not everybody takes the time to capitalize on. And Diane's going to teach you not only how to do that today, but how to implicate it in just about everything you do, so every person, every prospect who listens to you, watches your videos, reads your emails, really understands and appreciates the full benefit of what you're trying to share with them, instead of the opposite of what happens in most cases, where people just get lost or they get bored or they think, oh great, another spiel about some network marketing company, big deal, why would I want to take part in that? If we're not careful, that's what could happen. And we want to make sure that everybody appreciates the things that you send to them. And how they appreciate it is really based on your communication. So Diane, thanks again for stopping by and spending a little bit of time and educating us. We value everything that you share with us on these calls.
Well, I really enjoy being here.
Oh, we're glad that you do. So let's start off on this. Fill us in. What's the difference between features and benefits? Or even before the difference, tell us, what exactly is that? What are we talking about when we talk about features versus benefits?
Well, a feature is anything you want to sell. It's a product, it's external. Any kind of a product you want to sell, whether it's your business, your juice, or yourself even, you're showing them, you're saying, hey, here's what we got. You don't come up with and tell them what the benefit of any of this is. The benefits are internal, because you will not be able to sell very much of this product or any part of you. They will not become a part of your team, no products or nothing. So external features and benefits are internal.
Okay, great. So why is it important for somebody to even want to use this kind of communication tool? Why not just go out there and just say, here's my great product, here's my great business, here's my great opportunity and compensation plan, you should take part with me today. Why not just go out there and lead with that? And obviously, I understand the answer too, but some people that are watching may be brand new to the home business field. You want to explain to them exactly why we don't lead that way and why it's important to lead with benefits versus features?
Well, when you don't lead with benefits, you just put out the features, people are going to look at it and walk away. People always look at something and they say, what's in it for me? Like you have a drill, a great drill that does all of these things, but you do not explain or display how this drill is going to help you or what it can do. Say you want a good drill, but you say you don't stop and explain, hey, this drill can drill a hole in this amount of time, and can do this and this and this. You start demonstrating what this drill can do. They will not buy it because they do not see in their mind what it can do. You have to explain to them, and that is what a benefit will do, affect you, and what it can do. Now you have a feature, and it's anything that's on. You go into a store, a variety store, maybe a grocery store, but a feature is anything that is sitting on the shelf. You can put it in that respect and say, here are these features. People may buy them, people may not. But if you don't start adding the benefits first, it's like 70-30. 70% of that, of selling something, is showing the benefit of it. 30% is the feature.
Okay. So how's somebody gonna use this? Like, how would this be like an advantage to somebody to start using their benefits versus features talk? If somebody, let me even change the question around. What would be the first thing that somebody would want to do in order to recognize, am I using features or benefits in my communications with my prospects?
Well, one of the first things they would do, they would start looking at it for themselves and saying, okay, how can this help me? Look, when you're looking at, oh, I've got this great business that hands out great software. Well, I already know what this software can do. But if I don't explain further and deeper to every customer what this software can do, then they don't care about it. They don't want it. Will it save me money? Will it save me time? This is what everybody is looking for.
Gotcha. So folks, to really sum up that piece of information, when you're trying to sell your network marketing company or your products or your compensation plan, you got to remember that most people aren't interested just in the compensation plan or just in the product. It's not okay. Let's just say we're talking about a vitamin. It's not okay to say my vitamin has vitamin A, B, C, D, E in it. Now, what they want to know is, well, what's that going to do, right? What does vitamin A do for my health? What does vitamin C do for me, right?
Right.
What people want to know, that kind of information, and it's really important that if you want to persuade people or convince them or help them realize exactly, they want to know exactly how is this going to help me in my ultimate goal of getting something accomplished. People want to buy not just products, but they want to buy a feeling. They want to buy a particular result. It's just like what Mike Dillard said before about selling a drill. You don't try to sell the drill and how powerful it is and how great it is and how much horsepower it might have. What you want to do is generate the idea of how simple it is to create the hole. Because when people buy a drill, they don't want the drill. They want the hole. So what you do is you sell the hole, how easy it is, how simple it was, how fast it was to create that hole. And when people can see how quickly it was for them to produce that hole, they want to go and buy that drill. Well, it works the same way with anything else that you want to try to promote. And folks, if you start to focus on that, you start to focus on how working with you or buying your products or taking part in your opportunity can help people understand how much faster they can get in results by working alongside with you, you can increase your ability to persuade people in leaning towards your direction and working with you 1,000 times more than your competition that just might say, well, I've got a great product in business. Right?
Right.
Now, let's say somebody doesn't want to focus on this. What might they lose if they decide not to pay attention to how they're persuading their prospects